Another topic we're going to cover, because we talked about getting your home show ready and doing repairs. Not all repairs are necessary. I like to live by the golden rule: you do unto others as you want done unto you. Sometimes I even get home warranties on behalf of my sellers for at least 1 year. It just covers me at least for a year as a realtor. You know, even though buyers have like 3 years to go file complaints, but I just try to make sure the product is good. That's all. So not all sellers can afford that. Sometimes you're in a hard financial situation. You ain't got money to repair a house, but you got to get it up off of you. And it's like, I got to sell this house. I would love to repair it, but I don't have the money, right? But in this market now where people are looking for move-in ready houses, you know, I'm not telling you go into some major massive repair and then you can't recoup the money. You spend way more into repairs than when you think about repair costs, and what your house is going to sell for is still not worth it. So I would say, you know, thinking about selling your home, many homeowners assume they need to repair every flaw before listing. That's not necessarily true, but that's often a costly mistake. You know, in today's market, some repairs simply don't deliver enough value to justify the expense. Before you spend thousands of dollars on upgrades, here are 10 things you should think twice about before putting your home on the market. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That is how you help the channel grow. And also, if you're looking to buy, sell your house in Maryland or DC, my contact information is in the description below. Thank you. Number one, we'll say minor infractions. So small nail holes, minor scratches on the walls, tiny dents on the trim, you know, work usually don't deter serious buyers, you know. While a fresh coat of paint can help, you know, just these little things buyers they don't really care too much, you know. Just every, you know, imperfection is not really worth the time and money unless you're dealing with some kind of obsessive buyer that's just nitpicking every single thing. But just some little things you can get away with. But I can tell you though, a fresh coat of paint goes a long way. Outdated functional appliances, yes, that doesn't necessarily need to be replaced. You know, a brand new kitchen with brand new appliances looks better. But if your appliances are older but still working properly, replacing them may not significantly increase your home's value. Most buyers understand that appliances can be updated later according to their personal preferences. I bought a home, was it 4 or 5 years ago? I only had to change the water heater so far. The stove wasn't brand new, the refrigerator wasn't brand new, but they're still functional. So what if that seller would have added those costs when these things have, oh, I changed the washer and dryer. Was it last Thanksgiving when they had the Black Friday sale? Because the washer, it was that one unit, the washer and dryer connected. Either one of them wasn't working, but because it was one single unit, you got to swap out both. So in 4 years of being here, washer and dryer, water heater, but I still got the stove and the other refrigerator and other appliances. So just think about it. And it took actually 3 years of living here for the washer or dryer to go out. So not all appliances need to be replaced. Slightly worn carpeting, that can it can enhance the value of the home. But if your carpet is like really tore up, a lot of stains, if it's like these plain colors that you can get a steam cleaner in there and get it clean, that can be an option. But be mindful of like these colored carpets, like a burgundy, a blue, green. If you try to deep clean those, you can fade the colors and people can actually see the difference in colors, which is like a disservice to the house. So I would say sometimes you may need to replace the carpet, but if it's slightly worn carpeting, unless the carpet is heavily stained, torn, or producing odors, replacing all the flooring can be expensive. Professional cleaning is often enough to improve the appearance. Number 4, we're going to say minor driveway and wall cracks. Hairline cracks through concrete are common and generally don't concern buyers. Most structural issues should be addressed, but cosmetic cracks can rarely justify costly repairs. So if you see the house, like one time we went to see this very, very nice house, in Clinton, Maryland. But you can almost see like it's sinking, you know, like the foundation is not working. That got to get addressed. But just a little crack, I got a couple of cracks in my driveway. When I cut the grass, I got to go with the weed whacker and get that little grass that's growing in between the concrete. Maybe I should just seal it off. Anyway, I'll just say that's not something that would drive away buyers. Old kitchen cabinets. So a complete kitchen remodel is one of the most expensive projects a homeowner can undertake. Kitchens can go anywhere from 10 grand, maybe sometimes cheaper, all the way to 50,000 or more, depending on the size of the home. If your cabinets are functional, consider simple improvements such as cleaning, hardware replacements, or repainting instead of a full renovation. Sometimes you got a cabinet refacing. Those are also kind of expensive. So yeah, you don't necessarily have to swap out your entire kitchen. Dated bathrooms. Many sellers spend thousands updating bathrooms only to recover a portion of the investment. If everything works properly, focus on cleanliness, fresh caulk, and minor cosmetic improvements rather than a full remodel. Another thing, number 7, will say partially finished basements. Don't feel pressure to finish an unfinished basement before selling. Buyers often prefer a lower price and opportunity to customize the space themselves. You know, so think about that. Number 8 will say windows. Older windows still function. Newer windows can help. Pricing, especially due to energy consumption, you know, but replacing every window in your home can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Unless windows are damaged, leaking, or failing to operate properly, the return on investment is often disappointing. But windows definitely can upgrade your house if they are new. But let's say if they are old and you got a lot of air draft coming through it in the wintertime, new windows are a plus. But if you got functional windows that are sealed properly, you don't necessarily have to swap them out. Landscaping perfection. Curb appeal matters, but you don't need a magazine-worthy yard. Basic maintenance such as mowing, trimming shrubs, mulching, flower beds, and removing weeds is usually enough. Number 10, you'll say minor electrical or plumbing updates. If your systems are safe and functioning correctly, there's often little benefits to replacing fixtures simply because they're older. Focus on addressing safety concerns rather than upgrading everything. What should you fix before selling? While many upgrades aren't necessary, some issues should always be addressed, such as roof leaks, water damage, mold problems, structural concerns, safety hazards, broken HVAC system, major plumbing leaks, electrical hazards. Final thoughts. The goal isn't to create a perfect house. It's to present a well-maintained home that appeals to buyers. Before investing in repairs, consult a local real estate professional such as myself who understands your market. In many cases, spending less before listing can actually result in a higher profit net at closing. But one thing I'll say, the best repair is often the one you don't make. But I'll say this much, as a homeowner, target spring cleaning. Always, I try to do that. I got an older house. I try to do one decent sized project in my house every year since I bought it. Either I change the fence, I change the flooring, you know, bathroom, whatever it is. Every year I try to do something. Some years I may not be able to do some major project, but I may just go around and paint something, you know. Just retouch it, keep your house fresh. Or deep clean in the spring, you know, baseboards, everything. Or before the holidays if you're getting family over.
Your ultimate hub for real estate insights, breaking news, entrepreneurial wisdom, investing strategies, and self-development hacks. If you're ready to expand your mind and stay ahead of the game floor, you're in the right place. Subscribe now. Your future self will thank you.